Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to OSRS Weekly Update video. Now this week we see a big one with the Beneath Cursed Sands. So, this is going to tie in a little bit with the whole Sophium and Menopause thing. But it is a all-new quest design, and it's supposed to tie in with the Tombs of Mascot. There's a whole bunch of things. But this is not the reveal of Menopause yet for OSRS. There is still stuff to be going on with that. But let's just go from the beginning here, because this is actually very exciting news. I know deserts in this game have been very popular for a while. But you can begin the quest by speaking to Jamila and Sophonim. I'm thinking she, but Jamila is located essentially east of the Sphinx, as you can see here in this diagram. There is some requirements. So Beneath Cursed Sands is a master level quest with some mid-level requirements, such as completion of contact, 62 agility, 55 fire making, 55 crafting. Upon completion, you'll get 2 quest points, access to Tombs of a Mascot, the ability to upgrade the Charis to the Charis Partisan, Circlet of Water, and 20k agility XP. So the Charis Partisan, this will take 65 attack to wield, but the stab is 58, slash is 58, crush is 57, and magic is 2. And the other bonuses are a melee strength bonus of 45, attack rate of 4, and prayer of 3. So it does say, like the original Charis, the Partisan unique shape is allowed to slip through the chitinous shells of the Calphites, so it will do extra damage to Calphites, and even all the way up to the Queen. Up next is the Circlet of Water. So, it is an untradeable water helm that acts like a water skin when worn. So, when first obtained, it is an uncharged and requires water runes to activate. 5 water runes are required per charge for a maximum of 500,000 charges, so 500k charges. So, it's a lot of charges, but that's a lot of runes in the long run. But this will help you keep hydrated in the desert. So, now it's not too long until you'll be able to take on the Tombs of Mascot, so do stay tuned to that. But keep in mind, there's also the Ferrous Scepter. So, they said since they're in the desert anyway, they thought they'd make some updates to the Ferrous Scepter. So, the charges of the Scepter have been increased depending on your completion. The Desert Achievement Diaries. So, no diaries, 3 teleports standard, easy completed 10, medium 25, hard 50, and elite 100 teleports. That's quite a bit. Keep that in mind. Please note the amount of artifacts needed to fully charge the scepter has not changed. So, kind of something to kind of keep in mind. But now, eventually, this is all going to lead into Necropolis, if it hasn't actually been, and it hasn't been released yet. So those who are kind of curious what I'm talking about with Necropolis, this Necropolis is going to be tying into the Tombs of a Mascot. It is going to be probably released before Menopause. So after Necropolis, who knows how much longer that Menopause is going to be, but Necropolis looks pretty sweet from what I've seen. So do keep that in mind. Anyway, there's also the status update on inventory rework issues. So last week, the ability to use spells such like alchemy while fishing, resulting in multiple simultaneous skill XP gains. Switching tab, which is common on high-end PVM or PvP, causing dropped inputs. using an item on something other than the other side of the wall getting you stuck instead of simply running around it. A significant increase in responsiveness, seeing items being dragged into the inventory far too easily. The pre-update for this week, desynced inventories causing dead clicks or moving items to unexpected places. A hotfix for this was deployed on April 26th, so not that long ago, really. And they're still monitoring that to make sure everything goes smooth. This week's post-update, they say clicks feel slightly off due to shortened drag dead time. This should be back to normal this week, so that's good to know. The current known issues, and they're still hoping to work on and fix shortly. Items no longer becoming transparent in unexpected ways when used on each other. They think they can fix that by next week. There's an issue that is preventing players turning to face objects they use items on. Spam clicking very specific items should occasionally trigger an incorrect action. This seems rare, but is a high priority fix. So they are looking to fix all the things that have been going on. But otherwise, we have the other changes, which is added a music area in the modern music area mode in the Caridian Desert. Move the Nomad music track to the ruins of Unka, as it was incorrectly playing on Karamzor rather than in the Caridian Desert. A selection of previously unlisted and unavailable tracks have been added to the music list. These will be automatically unlocked if you have completed the relevant content. Fix a few plot holes and inconsistencies in the Ictharlan's Little Helper and the Contact quests. Remove some inappropriate dialogue from the Prince Ali Rescue, Ictharlan's Little Helper, and Contact. Fix an issue where the boss's health overlay wasn't fading in and out correctly. Add a visual indicator to the Guardians of the Rift portals to show which ones are active. The 42 mining requirement for what lies below has been changed in recommendation. Corrected a small typo in the Easter event. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is going to be more coming from Poll 76. The DMM rerun open beta. So, it is now saying that it is going to be officially held on Friday, April 29th at 1300 BST. They say thank you to everybody who has been patient and, understanding this entire time. But the open beta will be out this Friday. And RuneScape Kingdom Shadow of Elvarg is coming. So it is coming to Kickstarter May 31st, which I'm actually very ecstatic. I get to celebrate one of my favorite games of all time. Even though I do get mad at them occasionally. But releasing their new board game for my birthday. So this is actually kind of perfect. So I'm actually very excited for that. The Steam Forge Kickstarter will be live for just 10 days. So be sure to follow the campaign. Or you might miss out. I know me personally, I am going to be there checking this out. They revealed the 2 other player pieces, but here is another one. This is called the Skiller, so I'm very interested. I'm very curious to see where this is all going to tie together. And we have the Shattered Relics medal winners. First up is bronze, silver, and gold medals will be sent to the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place of the following. Most league points, most tasks completed, most XP gained, first 2 max. The second set of gold medals goes to dedicated players who were first to complete the following achievements. First to obtain all fragments, unlock all skills, unlock all bosses, reach tier 7 without hit points. And that would be hard to do some of these while trying to do the tier 7 without hit points. That'd be very hard to do. I don't think it was possible, honestly. After confirming with the anti-cheating team, they're happy to announce the winners, so congratulations to Muzhar, 1st place, Kanupi, 2nd, GL, I'm Tom. Third. Suwoo, Yuwu, first. And now there's going to be different categories. So first and most league, first and most tasks. Then it goes to second and most league, third and most tasks. Then it goes third and most league points, and then second and most tasks. And then we have the first and most experience, and Nestor God X for second most experience, Spicy Jesus and third most experience, Yuno first to max all 99, Stefan second to max all 99, Schnapps third to max all 99, cannot log in first to obtain all fragments, Danix first to unlock all skills, Crow Ride 1873 unlock all bosses, Solo Mission reach tier 7, and Magnum Copus reach tier 7 without hit points. So congratulations to all those people. That's pretty awesome. I gotta admit that. I wish I was stuck with this one a little bit more, but I kind of got out of it pretty quick. However, that's it for this week. There is no Rota posted, so I'm assuming that the Rota will be returning eventually. But it currently is not being mentioned about, so unfortunately cannot report on that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.